Let's do it, folks.
I'm already... I'm sorry. I think I got shoulders, dude.
You think you got shoulders?
I think I got shoulders bumping into shit over here,
There's
man.
no further need for an introduction. Our first guest, Shoulders. Give it up for Shoulders.
Oh, no. Man, already fucking it up, huh?
No, you're good. You're good. Episode 2, couple of Kooks. We're super stoked and honored to have the great, authentic San Clementian Ritchie Alonzo.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Yeah, dude.
Thank you,
you
Eddie.
for coming.
Thank you
Welcome
guys.
Thank you for
Welcome to the
coming.
pod.
Thank you guys
for
for
being
having
the
me.
first guest.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Little Cinco de Mayo episode.
Yeah, this is.
Which
We're
one is
celebrating Cinco de Mayo. How does it feel to be Mexican, Richie?
It feels great. It feels great, especially lately. You know, I'm just being a champ, you know? Crushing these Modelos. Hopefully going to crush some of this tequila.
Yeah, let's just get straight into the tequila. Huh?
You know?
Loosen up a little bit.
Exactly. So it's going to feel a lot better in about, 10 more minutes.
Do you want ice? It's cold, but I have ice too. Or do you want to take a shot and then we'll pour a little over?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That would be nice.
That.
Just a little
You're
shot.
gonna have a
and
shot, Tanner?
Yeah, I'll do one. I'll do one with you guys.
You got to, man.
Yeah.
If you don't mind me asking, why no drinking, Tanner?
It's not none. I'm just,
Just pulling back a little bit?
yeah, just taking it easy.
Good man. Good
Yeah.
man, bro.
Yeah.
It's good to recognize, bro.
Yeah, trying to get healthier. I've been working out lately and eating better.
Hell
and
yeah, bro.
all that kind of good stuff.
I've been on that too, man.
We'll see how long that lasts. No, I'm just kidding.
It's a fluctuation for me, man. Some days, I'll be, doing really well at the gym. I'll go hard at the gym, and then, the weekend comes around and you forget about, gymming it up, and then it becomes harder to get back into it. But I think as long as you just, stay with it,
Yeah.
good things are gonna happen, man. Good things are gonna happen.
All right, boys.
All right. Salud.
Salud.
Should we do the Mexican? Arriba.
Arriba.
Abajo.
Al centro.
Adentro.
Adentro.
I'm learning.
Whoa. Actually, that's good.
How good is that?
It's good. It's actually really smooth. I brought some limes too in my backpack.
I have limes too. I don't think you need it with this, but if
Yeah.
you want limes, let me know. I'll cut some up
just
for you.
brought them wanted to ghetto it up for you guys.
I love it.
That is my favorite tequila in the world.
Just a little backpack lime action if you guys want.
Little backpack lime, dude. I love that.
Is that what they call an infant when he goes over the border?
Nah, I don't know. It's a good question.
That's a terrible
So
joke.
already,
I'm pretty sure you've been to Mexico more in the last month than maybe both of us have in our life.
I spent 45 days the last year in Mexico.
The last
And
year
then-
or like year to date?
Year to date.
That's crazy.
45 days in Mexico, 6 days in Colombia.
jeez.
I love it though, dude.
Do you love the Spanish culture?
I
don't
love
you?
the Spanish culture. I love the women. There's all sorts of things I love.
They
Yeah.
probably love you too, man. They see a gringo.
I haven't done that
Yeah.
well actually with Latina chicks.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know what it is. I might be too white.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like you would get that fuego going. I feel like you got to come a little more ethnic with it. Like I feel like a breezy shirt. Maybe if you put your hair in a ponytail, grew a little mustache.
A mustache would do it.
That's
for
what I'm
sure.
saying, dog.
Dude.
For sure. The Mexican jersey isn't enough?
Nah, man, because they don't.
This just looks tacky, huh?
I don't know. I don't really fuck with. And so this is what I wanted to say.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah,
Are you going to say you don't like soccer? You
I don't.
fake Mexican here.
I've been trying to tell you. I was like, do they know that? I'm like third generation. Don't know any Spanish. I've only been to Mexico.
Well, you knew a little bit. We just did the Arriba.
Oh yeah, well that's next to nothing. See, I'm better at understanding Spanish than I am. I definitely won't speak it because I don't want to embarrass myself. I'm what you call a no sabo, right? Is that what they call them?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Is that like that's like a mute Mexican?
Yeah, it's like a washed out Mexican.
Yeah.
No, I've learned it like online and stuff. I mean, a Mexican culture has its own way of like kind of knowing, and they got their own little slights, if you will, toward generations like me who don't know Spanish.
Yeah.
So
Oh, and it's not so uncommon anymore with like second or third generation
it's
Spanish Americans.
It's happening now. You know what I mean? Like when I was younger, especially when we moved to San Clemente when I was like probably, I don't know, 8 or 10. A lot of the kids,
even numbers, 8 or 10, not 9 though. Definitely not 9.
It wasn't 9. I don't know, but there wasn't a lot of third generation Mexican kids. They're all first and second in San Clemente normally, you know. So they're all coming from Spanish. They all, you know, that's the primary language spoken at home. But I'm the third generation. My grandfather was a Korean War vet who was born in Lake Elsinore.
Yeah.
In a little commune for Mexican folk.
Yeah.
So that's where he met my grandma, in fact.
Oh, really?
They were both born in a house in Albert Hill, California, which is really cool, I think, you know. And their parents immigrated over. And, you know, my grandfather, he grew up there, went off to war in Korea, and pretty much raised his kids Americanized, you know, because I think that was the idea, was to get them into, you know, the swing of things for America. They wanted to phase out the Spanish a little more.
Is he like super proud of you now that you're telling dick jokes on stage?
I don't know. See, because if he is, it's going to be in heaven. He's giggling at my dick jokes.
He hasn't been to a show, Tanner. That's what we should say.
He's been to everyone.
Yeah, he's been to all of them, I think. So.
No, I've heard this though with like with immigrants, especially from like anywhere in like South America or like Mexico, when they come, they don't want their kids to learn Spanish.
Yeah,
because it's almost like.
Well, because they want them to blend in.
They want them to blend in more. Yeah, you know, so that's a real thing.
Yeah, I get it. It's a but in a way, I'm sad because I wish I did know more Spanish. I wish I, you know, was more in tune with my heritage.
Especially living in San Clemente, I feel like.
Oh,
well,
man.
I mean, like I guess your heritage though is U.S.
Yeah. Well,
like
definitely.
you're culturally Mexican, but kind of like
my blood is Mexican.
Yeah.
But, you know, I grew up here in, you know, America. My dad is, you know, he's a former Marine too. So I come from like a military family from my dad's side, and my mom's side, they were all church.
Yeah.
So my grandfather.
Catholics, I assume.
No, you would be wrong. You actually Christian. So. Yeah, Assembly of God denomination. So I grew up with a lot of church. In fact, my cousins are now my cousin, I should say, is the one now running my grandma's ministry.
Damn.
So
see, I feel like it goes either one way or other. Like, if you're raised super religious, you either, like, follow that, like, hardcore, or just abandon ship. I don't know. I feel like it's like it's usually one or the other. It's not like really a middle ground.
You're not wrong. I've heard like, you know, pastor's kids. You know, if you're a pastor's kid, you're either like really good or you're really bad.
Yeah.
And there's no in between. Me, I like to think I walk the line a little bit. I keep my faith close, you know, and I keep it to myself primarily. But I like the foundation that I grew up with, you know. And when I was younger, I used to be, like you said, just like, you know, that's not for me, whatever. But as I get older, I try to keep it closer. But I'm also me, too, you know what I mean? So
yeah, I was going to say, I've seen you tell jokes on stage. Many a time. No,
yeah.
But the two, they don't have to, like, you can have both.
Yeah.
That's I think is like a misconception nowadays.
I feel like I'm the DMX of comedy, you know. Like, that dude had a lot of faith, but it was just a lot of extracurricular activities on the side.
Oh, yeah, there's nothing.
So
wrong with
I think that's a good way to put it for me, anyway. I don't know.
What got you into comedy?
Oh man,
that's
a good one. For me, it was. To be honest, I lost a couple of friends in a very short amount of time to drugs. I thought I said to drugs, and then he pulls out a bag.
That was the worst timing possible. I'm like taking a bag of ice out to pour myself a drink, and you just say the heaviest shit you could have possibly said.
Yeah.
Not that kind of ice, buddy.
Backpack ice. Backpack ice to go with the backpack lines.
From Bevmo, baby.
Nice. That's that good.
He doesn't even got a backpack over there. He's got the igloo.
Nice.
All right, I'm really sorry. That was fucking horrible timing on my
I
part.
think it was the best timing, actually.
God.
No, so I lost some friends, man. Two very close friends of mine in a very short amount of time, probably within a year of each other. and it was due to drugs. It was hard drugs, you know. And so I was going through a lot when right before I started to get into comedy. And I'll remember, like, almost to the day that I went to Molly Bloom's. They had a comedy night on Wednesdays. This is before it was remodeled. And I just went there with a couple of my friends, and we were getting turned. And I was just like, you know, I've always wanted to try that. And I think I could be okay at it. I think I could do good, you know? So I was telling my friends this, and they're like, well, I don't know, maybe start looking into it. And at the end of the show, I remember the guy, he's still doing it, I believe. His name is Doug James, and he runs the comedy at Molly Bloom's. At the end, he was like, if you think you're funny enough, get at me after the show, and we'll see if we can get you on here, right? So then I was talking with one of the comics afterward. I believe his name is Emmett Short, and he's hilarious.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, he's like an LA guy. And periodically he'll sprout up through San Clemente. But him and I just had a good conversation. I was like, man, I really admire what you do up there, man. I've always wanted to try it out. And he's like, well, do you think you could really do it? I've had a few at this point. I was like, yeah, I think I could do it. So right after, as soon as I was done with that sentence, he looks at Doug. He's like, hey, Doug, this guy thinks he could do it. And Doug comes up to me, like gives me a once-over, kind of looks me up and down. He's like, yeah, I think you could. You look kind of funny. He's like,
is that supposed to be a compliment?
Yeah, I don't know. He's like, you look kind of funny. Bring 5 friends. We'll see you on next Wednesday. And I was like, oh shit, what did I get myself into?
So it wasn't even an open mic.
No, it was actually a show. It's like local.
So your first time up ever was a show,
bro. And I'm opening for like some well-named
like
comics.
Actual, yeah.
I feel like I cheated in a way, like skipping some levels or steps.
Yeah,
you know? I totally did.
You're supposed to bomb at like an empty bar your first time up.
Well, and then I had like, you know.
Did you do good?
I did all right. You know, I had wrote a set that I had kind of played with in my mind, things that I thought were funny to me. You know, and I brought my people, my friends. I think my sister was in the audience too, and
that always helps.
It was cool having my friends there. It helped relax me. I talked with Doug. He looked over my set before, which is unheard of. Yeah, I know. He's to kind of approve, but it was helpful because he's like, yeah, I think this will actually land. So just keep with this criteria.
A good confidence boost for sure.
So I went out there and I ran it, and it did all right. It did pretty good, enough to where I wanted to keep doing it. You know.
Yeah. It didn't scare you away forever.
No. So I was like, I think this could be it. I think this could be my calling, because I was like, you know what, dude? Like, I don't know. I used to do stupid ass jokes like, got alcohol abuse, some substance abuse issues. I feel like comedy could be my calling, you know? So.
That's a perfect recipe for it.
Apparently.
No, but yeah, it was, so I just went and tried it, and what really brought it on was the fact that I was losing so many friends, and I think it was a means to kind of live through them, sort of, or live for them, you know, and kind of keep their spirit alive on that stage. It was just a weird thing. The parallel that I had was just like, you know, they're not here. I owe it to them to live for them, you know, to live my dreams. So in a weird way, I felt like and then when I go on stage, I still feel like they're with me. So
that's awesome.
You know, it's a weird connection that in my brain.
It was like the final push. It's like if it can get that bad, I can go and like chase something that's almost impossible.
Yeah, I want to do it for them, you know, because they're not here living their dreams.
Yeah,
So I'm like, fuck, dude, I've got to live for them now. So
that's a worthwhile and noble reason to get out there.
It was. I like to, you know, put that out there as like some kind of, you know, deep meaning. That's definitely part of it. And then the other part of me sometimes thinks, or am I just like selfish too? Like, or am I just
I think that every single
or am I just a narcissist?
The second I get high sometimes at the end of the night. Do you smoke weed, Ritchie?
Yeah.
Yeah, when I get high after like a show or an open mic, and I'll just lay in bed and the thoughts will run through my head like, what the fuck am I doing? Like I should quit now.
Yeah.
And then I wake up in the morning and I'm like, no, I shouldn't quit. But like,
no, dude,
it is a weird thing.
Yeah, I'm like, am I doing it for other people or am I doing it for me?
Both.
I think yeah.
Both, dude.
For sure, both.
I mean, people wouldn't buy tickets to these things if it was all about comics being up there for themselves.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, you're your comedy, at least from what I've seen, is like it's not too dark. Like it's mostly light stuff. It's a lot of self-deprecating stuff, but it's still making light of dark things.
That's my
I can
goal.
tell you put a lot of like your insecurities into your jokes.
Is it that apparent?
Well, no. Well, I think from anyone that like watches a shit ton of comedy, but same with me,
Right.
and same with Tanner.
But I admire that you see that, man, because I do work hard on that. I think a part of my art is trying to identify with people who have similar insecurities with me, bro. I think that's what I'm trying to be called to do is like those people who feel like me, I feel like I'm their voice in a sort of way, you know, up there.
Yeah.
So that's kind of my angle, I guess, when I'm up there is I like to do a lot of... And dark humor is really funny to me, but it's a tough one to run because I have had darker sets, but people don't always respond very well to it because they're there to laugh, and like I try not to.
Yeah, they gotta trust you first too. Like they gotta trust that you're joking and like.
That's true too.
Like if they don't trust you and you just go dark, then
that's the issue.
Hard. Also, I gotta address something. I made a joke earlier that went under the radar. I gotta address it for the fans so they don't think I'm being a dick. But when you said about your comedy, I was like, "It's okay," and you guys just kept talking.
It's like, oh, wow.
Your
like,
joke,
ouch.
yeah, exactly.
Like,
your
ouch.
interjection was okay.
Thank you for clarifying that because I was like, damn, zinger.
Dude, no, dude, I was joking. You guys just kept talking. I'm like, I don't want the fans to think I'm a dick, dude.
No, it is just okay. Cheers, guys.
It is.
Cheers.
We're all just okay.
We all got our moments, man. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, like it's just talking about darkness. That's what I've been trying to like toe that line. I mean, you've seen enough of my sets. Like it's kind of all over the place. But lately, I've been opening with that love on the spectrum joke, and it's a little like edgier. And sometimes I can just see it just doesn't work up top.
Yeah.
Like what you're saying, you have to make people like trust you.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like, what do I know, dude?
Yeah, well, no, same. I mean, we're all like at the very beginning of this. Like,
how long ago was that Molly Bloom set?
Bro, it's been about. So I think it was. Well. God, I think it was 7 or 8 years ago now.
Wow.
So I've been at it for at least 7 years now, and you know, I'm still feeling like I'm just barely starting to scratch the surface after 7 years, you know. I fluctuate a lot, too. There will be times when I'm, like, super on, like, and I can be on consecutively. I'm like, dude, I'm starting to crush it. Then all of a sudden, something, maybe in my personal life or maybe some sort of weird insecurity kind of gets to me, and I just, like, dial it back. I go backward, you know, and I'm like... I'm now starting to get more nervous on stage, whereas before I was feeling super confident only a month ago, you know?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, I don't know, maybe it's my own head. I do believe that is my greatest adversary is myself. But I start to kind of get insecure, and then I'm like, man, I get nervous. Then I feel like that set wasn't, you know, adequate enough. And then, you know, it kind of snowballs into worse until sometimes I'm able to just pop myself out of it. And I think that is a good... kind of metaphor for my psyche in general. You know, there are some times when I'm on, and there are some times when I'm like off, and I'm like, fuck. But I always bounce back for the most part, you know? So that's the thing is, I think my comedy reflects that, you know, just kind of, it's a roller coaster. Sometimes I'm super nervous, and I'm like, oh man, that set didn't go so well. And then other times I'm like, damn, maybe I am meant to do this.
Did you, dude, I think you should try the store, dude. I know you said you want to wait till you're polished up, but I mean, you're this many years in the game, dude. I think it'll benefit you so well to just go up there and just get a set in. I learned so much by doing it, and I've only been doing comedy now for like 5 months.
Yeah.
My set wasn't horrible. It was actually an okay set, but I think I learned so much about it, like by trying it out and doing it. I think you just gotta just like jump in.
For me, it's
toes first.
It's like what is it? Wayne's World when they like meet Alice Cooper and they're just like, I'm not worthy.
I haven't seen Wayne's World.
Oh no!
What?
Dude, I know.
What? Cut the podcast. We're done. We're watching Wayne's World.
I've seen every like indie chic, freaking small movie from the '90s, but I haven't seen Wayne's World.
Well, I get that, bro, because you know what? I've never seen Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
I need to leave right now.
Yeah,
I need to leave right now.
I got some required viewing for next time.
Oh my god!
I literally just saw Top Gun for the first time like a week
The original
ago.
one?
Yeah, the original.
Okay, that's crazy. Yeah.
Well, I never finished it though.
I'm pretty sure my mom
it.
used to like masturbate to that.
Well, I'm sure a lot of moms did back in the 80s.
The comment section on this podcast is gonna be so upset with you guys.
Yes, definitely.
It's just gonna be me making a bunch of YouTube videos. Be like, I can't believe you guys haven't seen that.
Wayne's World is Mike Myers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Dana Carvey.
And Dana
right?
Carvey. Yeah. Classic.
You said that like he's like, it's.
It isn't a cult following though. You should see it.
I should.
You definitely should as a comic just to see. I mean, Mike Myers.
This is gonna fuck you up. I haven't seen Caddyshack either.
Tanner, are you like an encyclopedia of movies though?
No, these are classics.
He's like, you should be seeing.
Well, I'm not even a movie guy.
I've seen Citizen Kane. I've seen Casablanca.
Those are like classic films. So like silver screen classics, right?
Yeah, I haven't actually seen a lot of older comedies for whatever reason.
Have either of you seen Airplane?
Oh yeah, I love Airplane.
So good.
Oh, this just looks terrible. Really I have like a huge gap in my filmography. Like, yeah,
that's why your comedy sucks.
Yeah, it's probably part of the reason. I need more Chevy Chase in my life. Like, that guy's a good fucking actor. Chevy Chase.
He hit hard.
Is it Chevy or Chevy?
It's Chevy.
Chevy
Chase.
See, I don't even know his name.
Like Mexicans saying Chevy Chase. I believe, right? Yeah, I think it's right.
Something about his face that bothers me.
I think there's like people either love Chevy Chase or they hate him.
Yeah. And I know he's a legend, but same thing with Bill Murray.
No.
Well, I hear him in his private life. He could be kind of a dick. But I hear him like on screen. Dude.
I also heard legendary stories about. So like, I had a good friend. She was eating. She was having like a good meal at a good restaurant in New York. I forget the name of the restaurant. But he literally comes up to their table, takes a fry off her plate, looks at her in the eye, and goes, "No one will ever believe this," and takes the fry and leaves. Like,
that's pretty funny.
Yeah, I feel like that's something he would say too. That would be a Bill.
Do you guys have any goals? If you were super rich and famous, and you knew someone was a fan of you, or that they were like staring at you, is there anything you would do specifically?
Leave.
Like
I'm kidding.
I always daydream about these things. Here, I'll give you an example. Okay. Like, Paul Walker was famous he was in like a jewelry store, and the guy was shopping for his engagement ring, and he just like paid for the engagement ring, said hi to the guy. And I think I heard this. Yeah. It's things like would you do things like that? Is there anything specific that you would do?
Oh yeah, dude, I would love to do stuff like that. Just if I had it like that, you know, if
like
I could
buy the bar out,
definitely,
or just something wild like
that. I would probably do things like pay for like the person's groceries. You know, who was like in the line in front of me or whatever. Like just random stuff like that.
Yeah, just be super basic.
I don't know. I'd like to say that now. You know, when I don't have the money, that I would do that.
No, I dream of like bulldozing someone's car, like destroying it, and then seeing their reaction, and then being like, "But I bought you
you're like
way nicer car."
You're like one of those dickheads who like throws someone's laptop in the in the ocean or the lake or whatever.
Like Bam Margera back in his day, dude, when he
precisely
just running over people's vehicles. But you get a brand new Hummer afterwards.
But you get a brand new better car.
But did they have valuables in that car that were unreplaceable?
Okay, that's possible. That's
that's
something I didn't consider.
For me, I would be down to like start a nonprofit, dude. I think that would be sick.
Something actually wholesome.
Yeah, just like just something like right now I'm a part of a nonprofit. It's pretty cool. It's called Fish for Life. This is a shameless plug, by the way.
Fish for Life, baby.
Fish for Life, gang. No, but it's an awesome organization. I met this gentleman by the name of Jim Holden, and he was nice enough to invite me to come onto the boat. I think it's the wharf out of Dana.
Yep.
We take out special needs children and young adults too. We take them out on a boat, and we just throw the line out there, and we catch fish. And
that's rad.
Yeah,
it's just free.
Yeah, well, for the for the children and the young adults.
Yeah.
Now, to be a volunteer, it's kind of a process. There's got to be an opening. They got to check the dates if there's, whether they have enough volunteers or not. But there is a long list of volunteers. I was just lucky enough to kind of get in with my friend who is the chairperson of the organization. So I kind of got to skip forward a little bit. But really, man, in this short amount of time of doing this, a nonprofit thing, it makes me feel really accomplished, man. It makes me feel good.
Yeah, it's good. I need something like that in my life.
I honestly think this is all in all seriousness, like not joking like I was earlier. I think I would probably go along the nonprofit thing too and do like, because I'm like just super, super into the ocean. I feel like I'd do like beach cleanup or like ocean cool. I'm gonna do a shameless plug too myself. I've kind of worked with and done a lot of things with the coral gardeners. Have you heard of them?
I haven't heard of that.
Like
is that like coral restoration? And
yeah, coral restoration all around the world.
So what's the deal with it? Is it like they're like the coral reefs are endangered? Or
there's a massive amount of coral reefs.
That's what I've heard. Okay.
They do bounce back surprisingly quick though. Like during COVID in Hawaii, like a lot of the reefs that had died came back.
Imagine that. We leave it alone and it comes back.
Yeah.
Because we can't be the problem, right?
It's like simple things. It's like sunscreen and like it's like literally just people going in the ocean. Boats.
I don't know what it is, to be honest. It's probably so many things.
Well, so it's called coral gardeners.
Yeah.
What do they do?
They literally like dive down at the bottom of the ocean, and then like they have like these lines, and they like bring like.
I got an idea right now.
Let's go
coral gardeners. See, I'll come through with the flannel and a trucker hat, bro, and I go down to the bottom of the ocean. We just start.
Like, dude, we need to
do it. Not even you gotta do it now.
Dude, my Mexican accent's so bad.
Hey,
we have a thing that we did.
Hey man, someone keeps fucking up the coral reefs, man.
The coral, bro. No, not. So at least every episode, we have one episode, but the last episode I tried to do a Bill Burr impression, and it didn't go well.
Bill Burr. Oh yeah.
But since you're here, I guess I can try a Mexican accent.
You got the green light on my end. I'm the only Mexican in here, so I think you're good.
It's like, hey, this leaf blower doesn't work under the water.
My favorite.
Tanner. We'll cut that out.
That's got to stay in.
Leave it in.
Leave it in. Yes, but yeah, I'm down, dude. I'll rock a flannel, a trucker hat. We're doing it, man.
I'm all about it.
Would you stay up on the boat or?
I would want to go so this is in my mind I would have to scuba gear up.
Yeah.
Flannel over the scuba gear and the
we'll hat. Get you a flannel colored wetsuit. I'm sure we can hit a Vissla or Hurley or Billabong or something.
Right? That would be sick.
What's your go-to flannel color?
I have a favorite.
Is it navy or
you
red?
Both flannel boys?
No, not really.
Well, being from San Clemente, you gotta have a flannel.
I have some.
You gotta have a flannel in there somewhere. And my favorite one is like a blue and white checkered pattern. That's my favorite.
So I got it right with the navy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have no flannels.
You look like someone who doesn't have any flannels.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more of a fleece guy, I think.
What's fleece?
The zip ups, like the half zips.
Oh yeah. That you wear golfing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then yeah.
I'm more of a hoodie guy lately.
The hoodies are my favorite.
They are very comfortable.
You just bought one of Jet Ski Johnson's merch hoodies.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I was thinking about getting one. Yeah, I was thinking about getting one of those.
Love you, Juice. Do you watch Bad Friends at all?
No, what is it?
It's a podcast with Bobby Lee and Andrew Santino.
Oh, okay. I think I've heard of it. I get like the.
It's great. I mean, there's podcast overload nowadays, which is why we're making one.
Yeah, it's exactly why
we got perfect time right now.
Yeah, this is the time.
There's only 100 million of them. Yeah. And like I was mentioning earlier, we're just another couple of white dudes with the podcast too. It's nothing special.
It's gonna be. We'll figure it out.
I believe you guys are gonna get some traction here for sure.
Tanner did have a good idea. We're thinking about doing things outside of the studio and filming it and then including it in the episodes.
Yeah.
A couple of those things, I'm very bad high doing anything in public. So the idea is just get me stoned and then take me places.
For me, I get super awkward when I'm stoned.
Oh, I'm terribly awkward.
Oh, we should have gotten you guys both high before this.
It would have been like I would have been sweating bullets.
I would just sit here. I just think inside my own head the whole time.
Yeah, like whenever I go to the gym, I always get high first.
What?
Yeah, I have to be high to go to the gym. I don't know why. I think it's for me, it's like a alternative to drinking. So I'm like, at least if I got a little head change, and then I go into the gym, and then I finally come to, and I'm like on the elliptical or I'm working out. I'm like, oh my god, I'm working out. I'm doing it. But I don't feel like I did at first because I was just kind of stoned. I got in there.
Personally, I have to take acid before I go to the DMV. It's just, I'm just not comfortable in there.
I can see your driver's license photo.
Yeah, I just want to lose my fucking mind.
I think it just gets me through the initial shittiest part, which is the beginning of working out. For me, I'm like, dude, I don't want to be here, all this.
Yeah.
So when I get stoned, like I'm kind of conning myself into like working out a little bit. It'll be super awkward. Or someone will be like, "Hey, how's it going?" I'll be like, "You as well."
That's my favorite.
I get that at work all the time, where I'll be like, "Oh, have a great day," or I'll be like, "Have a nice time in there," and they're like, "Yeah, you too."
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not going in there, but
I do that a lot on my birthday. Someone's like, "Happy birthday!" I'm like, "You too."
You too.
We're programmed.
Earlier today at work, I told someone, "Have a good weekend." It's Monday, by the way, guys.
Yeah, that's a
wishful thinking. I think
it was
an accident.
Your weekend.
It was an accident.
That's good though.
Maybe they don't work 9 to 5 Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
Maybe I could have been right, but
you
jumped the
you
gun
work
a little.
weekends, right, Richie?
Right now, I'm about
Kinda.
No, so right now I'm lucky. I'm about to start on an account. It's a whole long story, but I just became a supervisor or security supervisor of a cancer research facility. So there's a lot of
You went from Marine Room,
yes,
a very poppin' bar on Fridays and Saturdays, filled with hot young girls,
yeah, just people,
to a
in general.
cancer research institution.
Yes, I don't know.
You're still a bouncer there at the cancer.
Oh my god.
I think no, I'm not.
Some frail guy, like 2 years into chemo.
This guy's had too much chemo. Get him out of here.
Huh?
Look, listen, bro. No, I don't know how that happened either, but it did.
No, it's good. Good things happen when you do good things.
Well, I feel like it's more professional too. Like I like it better being at an office.
Dude, I'm sure bouncing at Marine Room must have been a fucking nightmare.
It wasn't as bad as I thought, actually.
Really?
I had never done any bouncing work prior to the Marine Room. And even though it wasn't like, they weren't calling it like a bouncing gig, it was, I felt like. But actually, I started to get the hang of it. I think the reason was because my company has a lot of military people, a lot of Marines. In fact, I'm like the odd one out because I haven't been in the military, but I come from a military
You come
family.
from a military
So I know what's up.
background.
But yeah, they were there at that location for a while, and a lot of people didn't really seem to take a liking to them because they were a little too militant, I think. And then I came in, the San Clemente kid that I am, like I just kind of blended with the locals pretty easily. So they kind of like that about me, is that they're like, "Oh, you're from San Clemente?"
Yeah.
Like, "Oh yeah, we love Santa."
You're not the typical jacked bouncer dude.
No, I'm not the guy who's like just being just a dick right off the bat, So I think I had like a cool little repertoire with them in that, like, I get where they're coming from. Like, "Oh, what, bro? I've been coming here for like 20 years. What's up with the cover charge?" I'm like, "I know, bro. I get it."
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I understand. I have bars that I visit all the time. I'd be upset too.
Times are changing.
Yeah. So
Times they are a changing.
it was cool though. I did like it.
Zeppelin.
Huh? What
The Led Zeppelin song?
is that?
No,
Yeah, I
it's-
think it
It's
is.
Bob Dylan.
I thought it was
Bob
Zeppelin.
Oh, I was completely joking.
Oh no, I thought it was.
Yeah, it's Bob. That's Bob.
Have you guys heard
Bobby?
Greta Van Fleet?
Yes.
Yes.
Actually, we have a
I could fuck with some music with you guys. Then we could talk music.
We have a short segment on this show that we kind of did last time.
Yeah.
What you're excited for?
Show's coming up. Yeah.
Greta Van Fleet has a new album coming out.
Yeah. Did you hear the single off of it?
No.
So good.
It's released?
I liked it. Yeah, their single for the new upcoming album came out like last week. It's pretty good.
But yeah, they have a new album coming out. They have a new tour that's just been announced. They're selling tickets to play the Forum in LA. I think me, Natalie, and Owen are going to go. If either of you want to go.
Yeah.
We're going to buy tickets sometime soon. Probably cheap seats.
I just invited this guy to Ricky Gervais. We're going to see Ricky Gervais on the 6th of May.
Nice.
But is there anything you're excited about, comedy-wise, music-wise, movie-wise?
That's a good
Seminars.
Seminars.
Are you going to go see Jordan Peterson or...
Michelle Obama's book tour?
That could be good. No, I'm kidding. I really don't know until, like, I see it pop up. I'm not really one to just kind of be like, oh, I'm locking the state down. I'm more of like kind of go with the flow if my schedule's open. The last good concert I really enjoyed, I'll say, was Iration, man. I fuck with those
Classic,
guys.
yeah.
Heavy, dude.
Did you see him at 5 Points or something?
Yeah, now
5 Points?
I always call it the amphitheater, but
dude, 5 Points, I'm not a fan.
They're redoing it.
Are they?
Yeah,
I saw Blink 182 there without Tom DeWan probably 5 years ago now, pre-COVID. It was terrible.
Yeah, I think that... I mean,
I don't know what you thought, Richie, when you were there, but the acoustics to me, unless you were directly in front of the stage...
Yeah, it makes sense. Because it's like a big old outdoor venue. It's not really good.
Well, Verizon, the old amphitheater against the hill was great, but that was like a Hollywood Bowl or situation where it had
I felt like it was dipped down a little more or something.
Yeah, and it had like a natural acoustic effect with the way it was built into
the hill. It's like Red Rocks and
all those kind of
I've always wanted to go to Red Rocks.
It's deliberate. It's so fucking cool.
Yeah.
That might be one of the coolest venues.
I could be wrong, so don't quote me on this, but I'm almost positive that 5 Points Amphitheater is a temporary amphitheater while they build a new one at Great Park.
Oh, okay. I hope they do.
Because I think they put up 5 Points because they took down Irvine Amphitheater and didn't have
They had nothing.
Nothing to replace it yet. So I think they put that up. That's why it's like a bunch of bleachers that go up high, and it's not like a...
Yeah, it's like 20 levels of bleachers and then just GA.
Yeah, so I think that was a temporary venue for something that they're making
cool.
that's similar
I hope it is.
Well, because there's a lot of bleachers. You would hope that they're going to get their shit together eventually.
Yeah, or just, I mean, I don't know. The Great Park's pretty sterile. I don't know how they're going to build something really cool.
I don't know either. But that's just what I heard. So
I hope. I hope they do.
I just remember the amphitheater back in the day. The best part was watching the kids trying to sneak in.
Oh, I did that multiple times.
That was you,
around the back. Yeah, dude, I saw Black Sabbath. I went to a Revolution Pepper.
Dude,
it might have been Snoop Dogg or something.
Kids got tackled, bro.
Okay, yeah, I got a sneaking story for you guys.
Nice.
I was supposed to tell this last one. I don't know if I did or not. Did I tell you how I snuck into a festival last time we were on the podcast? Because I remember I wanted to. I just can't remember if I did or not. So, this festival that they used to have in Dana Point, I'm not going to name it because I don't want them to bill me. But
I think I know the one.
it's not. They don't do it anymore.
Is it Eddie Vedder's festival?
It's definitely not. They don't do it anymore.
I think I know what it was.
So I was walking to go get a ticket. I had a full intention of paying.
Yeah, that's right.
And I was walking, and to get to like the main like entrance where like you get tickets and stuff, you had to pass the volunteer entrance.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm walking, and right outside of the volunteer entrance, there's this golf cart chilling there. Someone had run in there to grab something or whatever, and on the back of it was a rolled up like extension cord. So what I did is I took the extension cord, put it over my shoulder.
Bro, way to think on your feet.
And then walked through the volunteer entrance with my phone up to my ear, and I was pretending like the stage manager needed that extension cord right fucking now.
Bro, that'll get them every time.
Everyone just is like, go ahead. And I got in, and as soon as I got in, I dropped the extension cord and just had a good time.
I do security, bro. That'll get them every time.
Yeah.
That's genius.
So just keep a rolled up.
But I mean, I could only have done that if I went by myself. Tanner, there's no doing that with anybody else.
Just kept the extendo on him, dude.
Yeah, just bring it. Just go buy an extension cord.
I'm gonna start trying that. Well, okay, so what if you made it a little more like elaborate? Like you get like some kind of work vest, maybe a hard hat, and then just extension cords, like a roll of duct tape.
Just ask for Jeff.
Yeah, just like, yo, Jeff has told me he needs this ASAP. I just went to the truck to get it.
Yeah, I just did the phone thing. Like I was on the phone with somebody, and like
I'm on the way.
I'm coming right now.
If Jeff,
people didn't want to talk to me, really, they're like, go ahead, because they like. I just like made it feel like I was
they're
in trouble,
afraid if they talk to you, then they might get fucked.
Yeah,
because then your boss.
Because you're holding stuff up. You're like, if Jeff isn't around, then Dave will do.
Yeah.
You're gonna get one every time. Yeah. You'll get through every time.
Try it at home, kids.
I also kind of learned too, is if you hold. This is a trick we use at work because we're not allowed to walk around with anything that's like not in a bag with the hotel's name on it. So you just, if you hold anything like this and kind of walk fast, people think it's trash. So I just walk with my lunch. Like I walk through the hotel with my lunch, but I just hold it out like this, and people assume that it's trash, which is weird because it's just, you just put it. I don't know. It works.
Do your arms ever get tired?
I think it's energy.
If I walk far enough,
yeah,
they get really tired.
Yeah.
We should sneak into some festivals. Let's film that.
See.
A camera behind somebody with an extension cord is gonna work just fine.
You could just act. You could just act super famous.
Honestly, if you came in with a camera crew, people would be probably like, "Oh, geez, come in."
Have you seen me? I'm not sneaking into anywhere, dude.
Dude.
I got some.
You know what we could do is we could dress you up as a security guard,
right?
And then you could make it seem like you caught us and we're in trouble, and you're bringing us in.
Ooh, bro, we just
all you need is the ear thing, and then me and Tanner can act like.
Yeah, you just busted us and you're walking us in to get in trouble.
We'll be like gay lovers or something along that line.
I feel like Tanner could pass as security too. We get 2 security. You could be the guy, dude.
Oh, dude,
yeah.
Eddie could be the guy.
We just look you up and your feet's not even.
Yeah, that's happened to me before.
Just
I got kicked out of Patsy's in Laguna Niguel that way.
Or I just feel like you just come swagged out, just like you're the guy, dude. Just like don't like make. Excuse me, bro. Like
where you're like.
Richie walks in front of me and you walk behind me and you both have the ear thing in. And
just act like you're on the phone the whole time.
And anyone that like comes near us, we're like, you just stay back.
Like, get away.
Bro, look at your phone the entire time. Don't make eye contact with anybody. We'll get in anywhere, bro.
Yeah, you gotta be swagged out though. You gotta get the shoes you don't like.
Yeah,
we should
act like you're annoyed with everything, bro.
Yeah.
We'll get you in.
Just like you dirt pieces of shit.
Yeah.
I'll even treat you guys badly.
Yeah. Sounds awesome.
like you should flat tire me and then I'll turn around and like hit you.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, what? I don't pay you $18.50 an hour for nothing.
I wonder how expensive body cams are for something like that. Because it would be fun to film it, like you said, for the pod. But there's no way we could like come in with like cameras and get away with it.
Let's go to Vegas. We'll have some fun.
Or just hire.
I was gonna say Vegas would be perfect because the concentration. We could just go club to club.
Yeah. Just hire.
We should try that somewhere.
Say?
There's got to be some kind of small concert venue or something we can go to.
Go to a freaking what is that place?
Observatory.
Yes, that's exactly what
I was there.
We just synced up.
You guys totally said it at the same time. Read my mind.
Hey, Adam, stereo that on post. Mm-hmm. No, I'm just kidding.
I got like.
What number are you thinking of? 1, 2, 3.
8.
3. Fuck.
Eddie and I were on point. Yeah.
I thought you said 8 too.
No, I said 3.
Oh shit, we are on point. We're synced up, bro.
Dude, I got pushed by freaking DJ Kooks security at that place. Dude, that sucked.
Wait, did you go? What was that, like 2 months ago?
No, it was like a couple years ago. A couple of my friends were opening.
He's at the hotel I work at. He stayed there for a minute.
Yeah, DJ Kooks, the man, and Warren
G.
Cool. Warren G's Orange County local. I like to think he's a local.
I recorded at his studio once too. Yeah. Warren G.
He's the man, bro. Regulators.
Yeah, I was trying to think of that one song I know.
That one. It's like the one, though.
Yeah.
That's the one. That's the one he's got, really.
What kind of music do you like? So you like a little bit of classic rock?
I fuck with everything. Like, I literally fuck with everything.
Rock operas?
Okay, maybe not that. Like, I don't know.
Well, Queen's
rock opera. And then I'm thinking,
but Queen
Tommy?
is an outlier.
Tommy is a rock opera, right? By The Who?
Honestly, don't know. Don't like The Who.
I took the history.
What about hip hop?
I love all classic rock. The Who just never did it for me.
Hip hop barbecue. It sounds legit. Like,
is that a real thing?
I don't know.
That's every Mexican's backyard.
So what I think hip hop barbecue would be like Coolio, would be Warren G, some DJ Quick.
Yeah,
that would be it.
Snoop Dogg could slide in there.
Some old school 50.
Yeah.
My favorite band of all time.
In the club.
Oh, let's go. What is it?
Sublime, bro.
Sublime. Okay.
Sublime.
Okay.
What do you think about Sublime with Rome?
One song I really fuck with is Blackout, dude.
Yeah, great song.
Great, but
here's
the
my
rest
whole
of them-
thing. I think what's that album? Take It or Leave It. Is that the name of the album?
Oh no, that was the song. That's one of the songs.
That's one of the songs. Whatever that album is great. I just wish it wasn't Sublime with Rome. Just make it something different. It's a fucking amazing album, but like when people are like, "Oh, it's Sublime," it's like, no, it's not.
They check out, yeah.
Yeah.
It's Eric and Bud with the guy named Rome.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like Rome is a great artist on his own. He's a great writer, great musician, great singer.
I've met Rome. I've met Rome at Mozambique.
You kind of look like Rome.
I could pass as I don't know if
You could get some tattoos on your face.
Some tattoos,
on
huh?
your neck.
I either get Rome or what is it? DJ Carnage. El Gordo?
Yeah, I know who that is. I know some songs.
I put the sunglasses on. One time I was at the beach, some kid came up to me. He's like, "Hey man, do you mind if I take a picture with you? You look just like DJ Carnage." I was like, "Oh shit."
But you didn't mind taking a picture with the fake DJ Carnage?
No, I guess he didn't, because he did take a picture with me. I was just like, "Fuck it, why not?" I feel like I could get into like EDC with that, you know. Just put some sunglasses on me.
Dude, if we go to EDC and we can all get in for free, that would be fucking insane.
That would be sick.
That's the creme de la creme. Where else can you sneak into that's more high profile than that? Coachella just ended.
See, I think I'm too old for EDC now, bro. I think I would.
Yeah, we're all too old for it.
Like I would get.
That's why it'd be funny.
I look young enough
That's
to
why
go.
it'd be funny.
That is.
I'd have a mad anxiety attack, dude. Just like it's too many people.
We would feel like we're at like a high school glow dance.
Bro, I know. Like
Glow dances. Shit, dude. Get fingered on the dance floor.
Yeah.
Or at least I got fingered on the dance floor.
By the teacher.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Fuck, I don't want to give away any jokes, but was that on Friday? That kid that had the joke about wanting to be molested? Or was that at Rec Room?
Jesus, I have no idea.
It was one of the funnier jokes I've ever heard.
I think I've heard it, where it's like, "Oh, but I didn't get molested," and I felt like awkward. Like I don't know, it's something weird.
Ah, shit, no, it was Rec.
Oh, it was a Rec Room. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, that's a boof on my part. I thought it was Friday at the show, and then I could talk about it, but it wasn't. It
Rec Room has some hitters.
It's a kid. It's a kid I don't know, and he won Nice Bits. But the joke is amazing. I don't want to say it.
Kenny Weber.
No, it wasn't Kenny. Okay. Love you, Kenny, but it wasn't Kenny.
Okay.
Yeah. Was it the previous winner?
No, it was last week's winner. I'll tell you the joke after.
Okay.
It's just a really great molestation joke, as they come and go.
Oh yeah, they did good.
Classic.
Yeah. What? They don't. What are we talking about?
They don't age well.
Ooh, we do have a little contest that we're gonna do between you and I.
Okay.
It's a
Is
taste
it time
test.
for that yet? How long has it been?
I think it's definitely time.
Let's do it. All right, we're gonna take a quick break.
Okay. Yeah, we'll take a. Well, I mean, we don't have to take a break. We can set it up, or.
Well, you guys need to not see it.
That's true.
I could pee.
You could pee?
Yeah.
You're able to?
I can.
Yeah,
I'm capable of peeing. Whether or not I want to is a different. I'll go pee. Do you want to finish this tequila so we're really
Yeah.
Here, give me a cheers.
Is it a water challenge?
No. What we're gonna do is it's just a little bit of beer.
It's ice bucket challenge.
We're gonna taste 4 different beers. They're all Mexican beers, and then we're gonna guess which one is which.
Bro. I'm losing my whole Mexican card today. I think. If I can't guess these, dude, I'm so.
Yeah, no. If you can't guess them, you're a piece of shit, and we're gonna throw you out into the streets of Laguna.
And then we're gonna discard this episode and
fuck everything up.
Just kidding.
I can't wait. This is gonna be fun. I think I got this one.
Couple of Kooks is brought to you by Left Coast. All right, let me try that again. No, I had something I wanted to say and then I didn't say it. Beer.
I love Left Coast. Fuck. Left Coast.
Couple of Kooks is brought to you by beer. What beer? Left Coast. Eddie, what do you think?
I do love beer, all types. What is this?
Beer. What beer?
IPA, Trestles.
Make sure to go down to their San Clemente tasting room. Let them know a couple of Kooks sent you for $1 off your first pint. Bear it up. Gorgeous.
we can only do so many takes of that. I'm going to be incoherent for this. A Couple of Kooks is also brought to you by OC Turf Cleaners. OC Turf Cleaners is a professional pet deodorization and sanitation company for your AstroTurf or artificial grass. If you do have artificial grass in your backyard or your front yard, you got kids running around, you got dogs going to the bathroom, when that summer sun comes out and starts beating down on the grass, it's going to smell like what, Tanner?
Dookie.
Like dookie, that's right. Like dookie and like pet urine and like kids' sweat, and that is gross. If you go to octurfcleaners.com right now or hit them up through their Instagram at octurfcleaners, you can get 20% off your first service. That's 20% off your first service. It's a great value. Get ready for summer. Get ready for that sun. Get your AstroTurf looking clean, fresh, and new.
Do it today. And we're back.
My mom masturbated to top.
How'd it come out, guys?
Good, we're back.
It's fine, yeah, full stream.
Full stream ahead.
Yeah. I got a new hat.
No prostate issues yet, as far as I know.
Yeah. All right.
Knock on wood.
All right. Well, keep us notified.
Yeah, no, my finger's clean. It's fine.
All right. What are the stakes?
Yeah, what are the stakes?
I don't know what I have to.
So there's four Mexican beers.
Okay.
We're gonna taste each one. You got to guess which one is which.
Okay.
Whoever gets the most right wins.
Okay.
The loser.
That's a shotgun of beer, bro.
I don't know if I sign off on that.
Not in here.
No, I just mean that's not
Good enough.
They're like, oh, is getting drunk the punishment?
Yeah.
That's like every drinking game.
I mean,
though,
we can all do that to
getting
celebrate the
drunk,
pod. I think the loser has to do the other person's set on stage next open mic.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
Ooh, I got
that's
an idea.
hilarious. Actually,
I got an idea. Okay, that's cool.
that's a good one.
That is kind of a good one. Like
like
the
that.
Michael Che fucking, what's that on Weekend
Because
Update?
I don't do one-liners. You don't really do long form.
Can
I
you
don't
imagine
do
him doing all your Mexican
I want to
jokes on
I want to
stage?
do the weeds legal, but my
I
family.
was gonna say, yeah.
You gotta
How
do
the
that.
fuck is weed legal, but my family?
You gotta wear that jersey too. Yeah.
And you're gonna have to tell stories about sucking dicks.
Yeah.
So,
I'll do
The
it.
stakes are high.
So I'm thinking, but or what if we get to write a joke for each other that
Ooh, that's
you
good.
That's
that
good
you
too.
have to deliver?
but we got to
stage.
do it at an FIF show. It
Right.
has to be at a show.
It'll
Can't
be at
an open
Kooks.
mic.
It'll be
That
at
doesn't
Kooks.
count.
It'll be
Yeah,
at Kooks.
At Kooks on a Friday night.
Yeah.
All right,
We
fair.
write an
Plus
opposing
shotgun
joke.
the beer.
And plus shotgun a beer. So what are we doing here? Are we gonna agree to like I write you a joke if you lose? Like
Yeah, they got to be under a minute.
okay, that's fair.
yeah, you write someone else
Or
a
it
joke.
It can't be the whole set.
Or we could do one of each other's jokes like out of ours, like on our set, in our actual set on.
The winner gets to
That's fine.
The winner gets to decide
I
whether
don't really have any. I mean, I have a couple jokes under a minute, but most of mine's more long form. So yeah,
winner gets to
Either
decide
write
whether he
it
writes a
or-
joke.
Which
or,
one do you feel more inclined to?
I think the winner gets to
see
choose.
you do. Have you ever accidentally drank 19 Coors Lights and then the whole like?
Because then I'll fuck up though, but then I'll like ruin your joke because I don't know.
Well, that's the whole point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're just gonna ruin. each
Okay,
other's
if you have
sets.
no
Yeah.
problem with me just
no, of
butchering the
course.
shit
I
out
want
of
you to
your
butcher my set.
Okay.
Absolutely. All right. So
All right.
cup number one.
okay, cup number one.
Did we explain what we're doing to the
Oh,
the
okay,
audience? Oh yeah, we kind of did because you explained it to him,
Kinda.
right?
It's a taste test. There's 4 different Mexican beers.
Cinco de Jingo. These guys are drunks.
A little bit.
Just kidding.
Muy
I'm responsible.
borracho. That's all. That's the whole shit.
I didn't throw up in my bed when I was 29 years old, but you know,
It's
maybe
like I didn't do that
No,
last
you just,
week.
You just peed it.
last week.
But I
like
peed
3
some
days
beds.
ago.
I peed some beds. I peed some pants.
There's 4 different Mexican beers. They're all pretty standard Mexican beers. We're gonna guess which one is which, and Tanner's gonna keep track. Whoever loses is gonna have to do one of our bits at an actual show on a Friday night at Knuckleheads in St. Clemente.
It's a deal.
It's a deal. And shotgun a beer tonight.
And shotgun a beer.
That's not really a punishment, but all right. So first beer. Cheers.
I feel like this is Corona.
Oh fuck. This is gonna be more difficult than I thought.
Wait, I don't know anymore. Hold on. Yeah, it is kind of hard. No.
All right, here, let's rock, paper, scissors for who says which one it is first. And then we'll alternate.
All right. Well, I okay, ready? Rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, I was going to just shoot.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay, you got it.
Right. I'm going to say it's Corona.
All right. But I can say...
You can agree, yeah. You can
I can say it's Corona as well? No, it tastes a little more watered down, so it might be... Well, it's not much... All right, I'll say Corona.
We're both Corona?
Yeah.
I think I'm pretty on with that, but I honestly, I don't know. I thought it was going to be easier than it was.
I got to go with my first initial thought, so I'm going to say Corona for 1.
Okay.
All right, cup number 2. Cheers. Oh, God, it smells exactly the same, dude.
It are the same. Okay, so these are Mexican beers, right? This isn't Bud Light.
No, they're all Mexican.
They're all Mexican?
You say it's a Bud Light?
I was going to say maybe a Bud Light for a second.
Really? You can guess Bud Light.
But it's not technically a Mexican beer, but it is a Mexican.
Just like you. I'm just kidding, dude.
It's a Mexican American beer.
I don't know why they got me, but that's
It's
funny.
It's smooth.
You know what?
Oh, you know what I'm going to say? I got mine. Is it Dos Equis?
You asking me?
No, you can't ask me.
I'm not asking, but I'm going to say my guess is Dos Equis lager. That's pretty light.
I'm going to say Victoria.
Oh. But you know the options you bought, though.
No, but they're standard. They're standard.
Oh. So, well, it would help to know what the options were of...
it would.
Because you know what you picked up. I don't know what you picked up.
Let's go to the next one, and then we'll talk about it after.
Okay.
So that's what your guys' 2 guesses?
He said Victoria, I
Dos
said
Equis?
Dos Equis, yeah.
We should swirl it like wine, huh?
This one's really...
Fuck, they all smell the same.
I guess what I'm learning is the Mexican palate likes to stay around a certain area. And don't fuck with it.
It's just carne.
Otherwise, you're not going to get customers.
Dude, Bud Light is Mexican beer. It's so funny to me.
What? I don't know this one. It tastes a little fruitier.
Oh, God, dude, this is... I thought I was going to have this on lock, to be honest with you. Like...
Are they lights? Is it like...
No, it's standard. So
okay.
If you had like Pacifico or Corona or
Let's say what's that Del
Modelo, it would be just the normal one of those.
I'm gonna say maybe that Del Sol shit though. Is that the? I say shit. Is that Del Sol shit? Is that one they be drinking?
Estrella del Sol, that one?
Yeah, maybe. Oh, maybe. But I was thinking, what's that Sol one? The gold one, the orange.
I thought that was the one.
There's Estrella del Sol, and then there's the Sol.
Oh, I have no idea, dude.
I'll say Estrella del Sol. This is pretty light.
Let's say Pacifico.
I think Pacifico.
That's my favorite beer, though. I don't know how I can't.
You're fucking it up if you don't know your own beer.
I think I'm on though with the Pacifico on this one. We're gonna be so off. I think.
No, I think this is Estrella Estrella.
Estrella de Sol.
Yeah. Or the Estrella de Sol.
I'm getting pretty hammered. Okay.
I'm just barely getting to the good spot where I'm like not so nervous.
All right, let's run the podcast over now that Eddie's feeling good.
Yeah, this is where we should have started.
No, I'm kidding, dude.
Okay, this smells a little different. Cheers, my lucky number 4.
If your lucky number is 4, why did you say 3 earlier when you're thinking of a number?
I'm gonna say this one's Pacifico.
That was very decisive.
Because now that I know the options.
Fuck, it is. This one is for sure Pacifico.
That's why I was like, this Pacifico.
Can I change? No, I can't.
Wait, what did you already guessed for?
He guessed 3 was Pacifico.
I thought was Pacifico.
So then you got to change your 3 to another.
You know what? No, I'm going to say this is Modelo for me.
Oh, you know what? I didn't guess Modelo. And it's in there somewhere. I think it would have been 1 now that I'm thinking. Can we switch our answers?
I'm almost... No, we can't switch.
No.
Okay, so then I'm locking this in as Pacifico de Clara. Why do they call it a Clara? I don't ever...
I think it's just the name. It's got to do with the region.
When I was young and I was like 21, I was like, I like Claras. And they're like, what? Because I thought that was like a type of lager. And it just sounded super stupid.
So your guys' final answer, right, on 4?
Okay, yeah. I'm going to say Pacifico. Eddie's going to...
I'm going to say Modelo for sure. This is Modelo. I know.
All right.
If this isn't Modelo, I'm going to freak out.
All right. You guys ready?
Yes. Am I right?
You saw what I did. You could be. I don't know. They all fucking taste the same, honestly.
You know what's funny about them tasting the same? Is one of them was Bud Light.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I know which one it was. It was a 2?
Nope.
What? No way. No
it was
way.
2 or 3. It was 2 or 3.
I was so... Dude, when Ritchie said that tastes like Bud Light, I was like, dude, these rules are fucked up. It wasn't 2?
It wasn't 2.
It was 3.
Dude, we were so off.
3.
It was 3.
Yeah, I knew it. I was like, that's Bud
All right,
Light.
you guys ready?
Holy shit, so how fucking far off were we?
1 was Corona. You
Okay,
guys both got that right.
Okay, cool.
Hell yeah.
2, Pacifico. None of you guys
Oh my
got
God.
that right.
No, damn.
That's my favorite beer.
3.
I thought it looked darker.
3 was Bud Light.
Okay.
And then 4 was Modelo.
So you got more right
So
than
you
I
got 2 right and you got 1 right.
Oh, Eddie's more Mexican than me. Damn. That means I gotta do a joke with Eddie's on my...
Viva Mexico!
I was so hoping that you guys were gonna tie because it was down to the last.
Okay, but here's the thing: is that I cheated because I knew there was Bud Light in there somewhere. I genuinely thought number 2 was Bud Light. So I guess the takeaway is Bud Light tastes like Mexican beer.
I was so hoping you guys were gonna tie so that I could write both of you guys jokes.
Oh, that would have been good.
No, I don't feel like
we should have fun with it like that.
I didn't fairly lose to you because I knew the options.
You did know the option. That was not fair.
No, it was not fair.
He even guessed an option that he didn't have.
But what's even funnier
He's
is
like,
that...
could it be Estrella? I'm like, could it be? I don't know.
Yeah, I said sold for no reason.
said
Like, I could
Victoria?
have bought Dos Equis.
And you bought the beers? He's like,
I bought them.
He's like, I bought them. And he's like, could it be Estrella? Dude, like, hunt.
Okay, so Bud Light tastes like Mexican beer.
That thing is so funny that you guys both thought Bud Light was like 2.
But when Ritchie said that, it got in my head because I was like, oh, that must be the Bud Light.
I'm like, dude, that's Bud Light, bro. I know. A Mexican knows Bud Light for sure. And I think that's like some deep seated.
Which is crazy because Bud Light was in there. You could have said anything.
And
Are you trans?
Yeah.
Sorry.
What was my new joke? I was like bringing new meaning to the term pounding a tall boy.
Oh yeah, that was a new joke. That's a great joke, by the way. I do love that joke.
What did I called it the woke soda. It's a woke soda now.
It's a woke soda.
So tell us about your hat.
Oh, it's just from a surf spot in Mexico. So when you cross the border, K stands for kilometer, and then every whatever miles. So K38 is a surf spot that's 38 kilometers from the border in between San Diego and Tijuana.
Yeah.
And then it just goes from there. But basically, I mean, I don't know. They're still bitter about, Americans.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Wait, so it's in between.
California used to be Mexico.
Okay, yeah. Well, I know that.
Yeah.
So what I don't get is like it's in between San Diego and is it in Tijuana?
No, it's just 38 kilometers from
San Diego.
Okay.
South.
Like the exact border. Yeah. So when you drive down.
Yeah. It's
so
only been
a lot
twice.
of the surf spots are like K38.
Nasty ass place, dude. Tijuana at the beginning.
I love Tijuana.
We walked over it when I was younger. We walked over the bridge, so I got to see all that property.
I don't know. Have you been to? You didn't go to Hong Kong?
No, I don't know. I told you a little bit about my first experience in Tijuana.
Have you been to Hong Kong, Tanner?
Have I been to Hong Kong? No.
No. Hong Kong and Tijuana.
Oh. No, I have not.
So Hong Kong and Tijuana is a strip club, a very famous one.
Oh, okay.
Please sponsor us.
Oh shit!
It is the greatest strip club.
Is it huge?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's.
Is it like
The girls are.
No.
Damn.
No, the girls are varied.
Okay, so you're swimming in a river of fives.
No.
At best?
No. 9s to 10s.
What?
It is
Tijuana 9.
It
10s,
is
you know?
no.
Tijuana. So you're talking about
it. It is the premier strip club, probably in like the Western United States. That's what
It's not in the United States.
It is.
Damn, bro, we're getting fucked up.
But if you went west enough and then just down one country, it's right there.
Yes, I get what you're saying. That's good. Get on you. He's catching the thing.
Yeah, he's got to keep me in check.
I haven't been drinking.
Someone's got to do it.
It's not America, but
You know what we should do is we should go down to
we
Tijuana.
should go there.
And you guys should sneak me in to Hong Kong. And if we fail, you know what's funny?
why do we have to
all die.
Have you been 86th from Hong Kong? Why do we have to sneak you in?
No, I just think it'd be fun because there's
Okay.
a cover charge and stuff.
Get like a Louis Vuitton briefcase and bring him in that way. Or suitcase, rather.
We could do that. We could run that security bit right there. Like me and Tanner just come through with the shades. It's nighttime.
I don't think.
We're all about to get pat down on our way in.
We'll call Eddie El Blanco. Dude, you'll be the man. Just
Or like
a button-down shirt.
Howley is Hawaiian, but yeah, button-down shirt.
With you got no undershirt, just open, bro.
You could play the part for real.
You
Tanner's
think?
gonna look very.
I want you to be like more drug cartel-y than me, though. I don't feel like I could do. I would get the Rick Ross vibe going though. Like, I don't feel like I could.
Dude,
how funny would it be if me and you were his security?
In Tijuana. That would be funny.
That'd be a bit of
They're
a
like,
switch.
oh, he's got white guys.
Yeah, he's like, damn, you must be.
Damn, he made it, fool.
Damn.
That's offensive, Tanner, and I appreciate it if you didn't say that.
Too. That would actually be good. I like it.
So what am I drinking now?
Oh,
4.
man.
Modelo.
It's the number 4. It's like when you go to an Asian restaurant, you don't ask.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, it's a number 4.
You just get the number 4.
You get the number 4.
The end of this podcast is getting real hairy.
Harry's how I like it.
I like it too.
My ex-girlfriend, baby.
Oh my god.
Well, shit.
So should we end it on?
I think we should take one more shot.
End it on the gift.
And then.
Oh yeah, I got a gift for you.
Wait, for me or for Ritchie?
Well, it's for the
podcast.
Yeah. So because we have the little golden mic here, what was his name? Here,
Timothy.
Yeah. So we have Timothy.
Remember that that table probably can't be seen right now by the other.
It's in frame. I think.
No, I mean now that we have the table there.
That's right. So we have Timothy, which is our little golden microphone. And now, because you're a musician, Tanner.
Uh-oh.
We have a little tiny guitar.
Woo!
Nice.
We're collecting little trinkets for the podcast. I love it.
You guys are like an
Now it's my turn to get you one.
old
next
white
pod.
lady with their little hutches.
No, I know, because it's a stand-up and music podcast.
I like it. It looks good. You got to get the mic on there too.
Let's see how long this takes, Eddie. How far over we go on our podcast.
There we go.
I'm just kidding.
Little mic stand. Nice, dude. This is sick.
Oh, there we go.
We got it.
All right.
Dude, thank you, man.
Because we're a couple of kooks.
Couple of kooks. Hey, you got it right.
Just a couple of kooks hanging out.
Well,
also, I think I got to do my shotgun still. I'm over here double fisting.
we'll do that after the pod.
Should we edit just for the quick shot?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Will you grab my... Here, I got it.
Thank you for coming, Ritchie.
Bro, thank you guys so much for
pleasure.
having me, dude.
Actually, there's so many things I learned about you today that I didn't know, which is great.
Yeah, man. I'm honored to be here. And yes, I'd love to come back and do it again whenever you guys will have me again. Like, no, it was a one-time
Probably
thing.
next Cinco de Mayo, dude.
Yeah, and Cinco de Drinko.
Yeah, see you in a year, bro.
You're a token Mexican. I'm just kidding.
That's totally fine. That's what I told my girlfriend, too. I was like, dude, I think I'm a token Mexican in this. She's like, 1,000% you are. But I don't mind, because I'm having a great time.
That's not why we had you.
No, stop it. I love it, dude. Thank you, guys.
That's why we had you right now, but that's not why we had you on the podcast.
All right, I love you, fuckers.
Cheers, boys. Thank you so much.
Hey, cheers to Cinco de Drinko.
That's a wrap, folks.
Oh, be sure to follow me on Instagram, Ritchie949. That's all I got, really. I don't know. Hopefully I get a
we'll
shot.
have that on at the beginning, too. For
Okay,
you.
cool.
Little banner. We'll get you guys all set up.
You little banner.
I said banner.
Did you say banner? Did
you say banner?
That's
banner.
racist.
I said banner with the
He might have said banner.
All right.
He might have said banner. We don't know.
I love you guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Woo! That's got to stay in. Please have that. Please have it. Banner.